Sorry for the technical difficulties. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Tiger Stadium on the campus of ADM High School for tonight's homecoming game featuring the visiting Bondurant-Farrar Blue Jays and your ADM Tigers. We will now crown our 2025 homecoming king and queen. Before we announce the winners, let's meet the candidates. Our first king candidate is James Finnegan. James is the son of Pat and Gabby Finnegan. James is a member of the football, golf, and wrestling teams, as well as the FCA Leadership Council. James Finnegan. James is escorting our first queen candidate, Genevieve Book. Genevieve is the daughter of Thomas and Jenny Book. Genevieve is a member of the ADM dance team, National Honor Society, and the treasurer of Best Buddies. Genevieve Book. Wyatt Fort is our next king candidate. Wyatt is the son of Joe and Bree Fort. Wyatt is the soccer team captain. Wyatt Fort. Wyatt is escorting queen candidate Jordan Crannell. Jordan is the daughter of Scott and Ann Crannell. Jordan is a member of the dance team, track, wrestling manager, and the high school leadership team at New Hope Youth Group. Jordan Crannell. Please welcome king candidate Leighton Gerlman. Leighton is the son of Corey and Andrea Gerlman. Leighton is a member of the student council leadership team and the football, track, and baseball teams. Leighton Gerlman. Leighton is escorting queen candidate Anna Holloway. Anna is the daughter of Pat and Carrie Holloway. Anna is a member of the volleyball, golf, National Honor Society, Key Club, Best Buddies, and Student Council. Anna Holloway. Our next king candidate is Hudson Scholl. Hudson is the son of Josh and Kelly Scholl. Hudson is a member of the Student Council, basketball, track, and captain of the football team. Hudson Scholl. Hudson is escorting queen candidate Haley James. Haley is the daughter of Nick and Jesse James. Haley is a member of the soccer and cross-country teams, FCA Leadership, Student Council Leadership Team, Key Club, Humanitarian Corps, Yearbook, and St. John's Youth Group. Haley James. Our final king candidate is Grayson Sutter. Grayson is the son of Mike and Casey Sutter. Grayson is a member of the wrestling and golf teams, as well as Student Council. Grayson Sutter. Grayson is escorting our final queen candidate, Angeline Lynn. Angel is the daughter of Alyssa Wynn and P. Levin. Angel is a member of the tennis team, Angelina Lynn. Now, your 225 homecoming king is, drumroll please, James Finnegan. Your 2025 homecoming queen is Haley James. Congratulations to all of our king and queen candidates in our court for 2025. The Iowa High School Athletic Association, in partnership with the ADM Community School District, reminds everyone that high school sports are an extension of the classroom. Let's all do our part to demonstrate respect for the game, the players, coaches, officials, and fellow fans. The officials for this evening are referee Mike Morrison, umpire Kenny Pasino, linesman Jeff Bunting, line judge Russ Dempster, and back judge Sean Osland. Tonight's starting lineups for the Tigers. On defense, at defensive end, a junior, number 44, Carson Oberhofer. At defensive end, a senior, number 23, Travis Jacoby. At defensive tackle, a freshman, number 64, Cade Duffy. At defensive tackle, a senior, number 7, Devin Gelhar. At linebacker, a sophomore, number 25, Kipton Reed. At linebacker, a junior, number 28, Tyler Knight. At linebacker, a sophomore, number 85, Garrett Gerleman. At cornerback, a senior, number 13, Leighton Gerleman. At cornerback, a senior, number 11, James Finnegan. At safety, a senior, number 6, Jackson Pitson. And at safety, a junior, number 17, Eli Weavers. Ladies and gentlemen, as we honor our country and those who have served and continue to serve, we ask that you please rise, remove your hats, and direct your attention to the flag located on the west end of the field. We're honored to have members of the American Legion Pen Oak Post 464 present the colors. Steve Exline, Sergeant First Class, United States Army. Mike Giles, Sergeant First Class, United States Army. Jerry Bond, First Lieutenant, United States Marine Corps. Jay Cornwell, Staff Sergeant, United States Marine Corps. Phil Anderberg, Hull Maintenance Technician, 2nd Class, United States Navy. Tom Waltz, Electronics Technician, 3rd Class, United States Navy. Raymond Starnes, Technical Sergeant, United States Air Force. Steve Keller, Staff Sergeant, United States Air Force. The national anthem will be performed by the ADM High School Marching Band under the direction of Mr. Russell Braun.
Business on the square in the historic downtown Adel. Adel Health Mart is committed to your health. And well, Brad, here we go. We got all the homecoming festivities out the way, and the band will clear the field, and we'll get ready for some great football here tonight. As well, you know, I like, you know, because I feel like a lot of teams that ADM plays are also red, obviously, like with last week with North Polk, but Bondurant, you don't have to, you know, it will be easy to tell who's who.
We won't have to guess. It's red against white.
Exactly. So, well, they're going to bring out the captains here, and then we're going to see who wins the toss and who will receive and get this one started here.
Absolutely. Let's do this.
All right. Well,
in addition to its coaching success, Coach Nelson continued to serve our community as a member of the ADM School Board from 1987 to 1993, and his impact on Tiger athletics was recognized with his induction into the ADM Athletic Hall of Fame in 2007. Joining Coach Nelson on the field tonight are members of the 1975 undefeated football team. Please join us in giving a warm welcome, Tiger welcome, to tonight's honorary captain, Coach Gary Nelson.
earlier.
You know what? Hey, better late than never. So ADM stood for their own 30-yard line. As, let's see what Hudson Scholl and the offense can do here. As, again, Brad, they're heading towards the east. Is that right?
They are heading towards the east. You are correct.
I remember that. First, it is a handoff here.
That's left to right on your, or right to left on your radio dial if you're
Thank you.
Watching on the radio. And if you are, go to ADM's YouTube page. You can listen to us and watch the game and synced up with each other.
Absolutely. So that's Upstarza getting a 3-yard carry on the first run. 2nd and 7 here. Scholl hands it off again. Upstarzik finds some more room and easily picks up the first down and much more. Got a couple men to beat, but Upstarzik, a nice run, gets to about the 30-yard line of Bondurant-Farrar.
Tackled at the end by number 10, McCoy Wool. I just was hoping to say his name because it doesn't sound like it looks.
Yeah.
I would not have gone with McCoy.
Yeah, no.
But
so that's about a 37.
Yeah, that's a 37-yard gain for Upstarzik. Nice. He broke a couple tackles, made a couple guys miss, stiff-armed a guy, and just kept rumbling.
Absolutely. So 40 yards for Upstarzik on 2 rushes, and ADM.
Gonna give it to him again.
Yeah, why not?
Let's keep it going.
Gets about 6 more.
His yards per carry average is exciting right now.
It absolutely is.
Should note that this they're going with a 5-man front and 4 linebackers, almost daring ADM to throw the ball. And ADM's like, okay, we'll just see if we can run it.
Yeah, absolutely. And so far, so good, as Scholl will pass and get it out to Reed Klusner, makes a man miss, and he is inside the 10-yard line, meaning
he's in the Brad Fuller International Incorporated red zone. I still can't believe we don't have a sponsor for that yet.
Yeah, well, hey, you'll take it.
For all your business needs, call the Brad Fuller Enterprises International Incorporated.
So Klusner picks up 14 yards, and ADM at the 10-yard line. So first pass from Hudson Scholl. And this time, once again, in the middle to Upstarzik. Upstarzik in there! 10-yard touchdown. Only took him a few plays, and Brad, Upstarzik starts strong there.
And the dynamite booms early. That was Upstarzik's drive. I mean, He did have the pass to Klusner, but he was the workhorse on that one. And now it's a time for get this PAT by Simons here, and it's time for our defense to get out there and go to work.
Absolutely. Well, you said it. ADM starting with the ball. Let's get in. Let's go. And they did exactly that. And
didn't see any of those jitters we talked about from homecoming week. They came out here workmanlike, ready to go.
Absolutely. Yeah, they are looking great. That first drive, extra point is down. It is up, and it is good.
Oh, I thought he was going to bang it off the scoreboard back there. He just missed it. Once it went through the uprights and hooked left. It had the distance.
Okay. So, Reed Upstarzik gets the opening.
He must have had 50-some yards of rushing on that series.
Yeah.
Which isn't too bad considering we started at the 30, only had 60 to go.
Right, yeah.
To give 10 to Klusner on that pass play, but they took the rest.
And, yeah, like you said, he carried the ball 4 times, and, yeah, he already has 56 yards.
Okay, that's a pretty good night.
Yeah, and, again, the second one really set the Tigers up in good position, 37 yards. And, well, now Simons, well, we know he's got a leg, so he's probably
going to try to put this in the end zone. It is a very still night.
Yep.
Nice night.
It is.
Very humid, a little humid, but not too bad. The temperature is much cooler than it's been. But he's not fighting the wind. He's not getting any help from it. Let's just kind of see in a neutral situation how far he boots this sucker.
So Simons will set up. This ADM defense will be on the field momentarily.
That's pretty far.
Yep.
Yeah, it's well over the head of the receiver and out the back of the end zone.
So Bondurant-Farrar starts from their own 20-yard line. And again, being led by their sophomore quarterback of Riley Vanderlinden,
That's a Dutch name.
Okay.
Takes me back to my days at Central College.
Yeah, so all right, so maybe that's
we had some Vanderlindens.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
and you name it.
Okay. So Vanderlinden 11 for 27 with 181 passing yards and 1 TD. Starts under center, and we'll hand it off here to Veru.
The Billy Veru. Not a bad carry. Three or 4 yards for Veru on that carry. Yeah, he's out to the 24-yard line.
Well, and this ADM team, Brad, they've obviously have seen their quality of running backs with Winterset's Ben Porter, and then last week North Polk Reinhardt, not the tallest guy, but man, he was a load. He was a load.
Really good bend. Two different kinds of runners. Porter more of a banger, and Reinhardt just tremendous balance. He had plenty of strength, but he was not about to go down. If he had 1 foot under him, you couldn't take him down.
Yeah,
just amazing. Two different ways of getting it done, but they've had some trouble with that for sure. But pretty much a no gain or a very short gain, so a 3rd and 5 for Bondurant here.
Yeah, and that was actually Fenton.
And was that 11 of 27 on the year for Vanderlinden?
Yeah.
So they throw it a couple times a game whether they need to or not, apparently.
Yeah. That was Fenton Smith there on the carry. And now a 3rd and 5 situation. Vanderlinden going to throw, and that'll be
off target by quite a bit. Would have been a tough catch.
That was Andrew Kurtz, his intended receiver.
And a tough catch for Kurtz either way, but maybe get a little bit of an inkling why they don't throw it that much on that pass. He is just a sophomore.
Right.
And needs to work on that accuracy a little bit. It could just be early game jitters for him as well.
Absolutely. So, and I mean, on the other side, obviously Hudson Scholl, he has over 500 yards passing with 5 TDs and another almost 350 running. So obviously he's very dangerous. Hasn't needed to run a lot yet, as that one kind of boots straight up.
Veru hurried that one. Oh, it touched the
Bondurant-Farrar player.
They flagged it at the spot, beanbagged, at the spot of first touching. I think the umpire in the middle got the the back judge in the middle got the correct marking, and ADM will take over on their 47-yard line. So it banged off of McCoy Wool's rear end. He didn't know it was coming. He'd outrun the punt.
Yeah.
Veru kind of had to hurry it. He nearly had it blocked.
Yeah.
So we'll see ADM's office for their second series of the game.
Absolutely, yeah. The first one started at their own 30, ended in a 10-yard touchdown run from Reed Upstarzik, who already has 56 yards on 4 carries. So Scholl, shotgun position, fakes it. Little dump-off pass. It's low, but it is caught from the receiver, as that is Corbin Dahl.
Corbin Dahl getting the call. I don't know if we've called his name offensively this year or not. Nice catch, because that was down at his laces.
Yeah.
And he just picked it clean and turned it up for an 8-yard gain.
Yeah, so gain of 7 there. So now 2nd and 3. Handoff. This is Jensen in the game. Got stopped initially.
Refusing to go down. Ends up getting back to the line of scrimmage.
Yeah.
Impressive, but wow. Sorry I interrupted you.
No, you're totally fine. Yeah, so Jensen spins around there and, like you said, fights to get right back to the line of scrimmage. So now 3rd and short here. And ADM will try to keep this drive alive. You got Ethan Uglum, Reed Klusner to the left of Hudson Scholl. As Scholl will be looking that way, step up, and it's Uglum wide open. Looks like broken coverage, and he'll go down inside the red zone.
They didn't have anybody on Uglum, and he made the most of it. And they're back inside the Brad Fuller International Enterprises Incorporated red zone at the 18-yard line.
So, Ethan Uglum, a really great gain there.
He's always there when you need it.
He is,
Most of his catches, I think, have been on 3rd down. And most of them have turned into first downs.
Absolutely. So I have that for about 26 yards. This time, it is Jensen diving towards the end zone.
Very close.
Yeah, about the 1.
It looked like somebody just got his feet as he was airborne and stopped his momentum there. He looked like he was going to fly into the end zone, but they said no. Got it at about the 1 foot line.
Yeah, so
I'm thinking he might get another chance here.
I think he might too, yeah. So Alex Jensen, 17 yards on that carry. Or it'll be a quarterback sneak with Hudson Scholl, and he'll finish it off.
Not much to that. Kind of got the inkling when he went under center instead of being in his normal pistol formation. And just like that, with 6:59 left in the first quarter, the Tigers fixing to go up 14-0.
Yeah, so like you mentioned, just under the 7-minute mark here in the first quarter. As ADM on top 13-0. Extra point from Simons. Looking to add on. And it is up and good.
Good, nearly blocked.
Yeah.
We've seen teams have a tendency to be able to get close on those this year. What's that?
So.
Oh,
That's their quarterback.
Otto Jones. Okay.
Sorry,
What's his number? 4. Okay.
So 14-0 our score, and we'll make a correction. It's Otto Jones who is the starting quarterback tonight for Bondurant-Farrar and not Vanderlinden. So apologies about that. So Otto Jones.
Apologize to Otto and the rest of the Jones family.
Absolutely.
And that's O-T-T-O, not A-U-T-O, Jones.
I don't think I've ever seen it spelled that other way.
I haven't either. I was just joking.
Okay. So 14-0 is our score, as Simons will kick it off, and Bondurant-Farrar will set up for their second series here momentarily.
His last one landed about 5 yards deep in the end zone. We'll see what this one does.
So Simons running up and delivers.
That's booted.
It is, and that one will also be into the end zone. So once again, Bondurant-Farrar starts from their own 20-yard line. First one ended in a punt, and let's see what Otto Jones and the offense can do here on this series.
We don't know if it's a personnel thing or an injury thing with Vanderlinden, and I don't know that we're going to find out. Trying to see him on the sideline over there, and I don't, but that doesn't mean anything.
Yeah, no, so because he was on the offensive sheet that we were given, so don't know if something happened, but anyway, Otto Jones hands it off, and that's Varoo not getting much. About 2.
2 for Varoo.
2 for. So I mean, and Brad, a couple
for
players.
The defense, that'll do. Sorry.
No, you're good. Just saying, a couple players slow to get up, but this ADM defense, I know. I mean, North Pole kind of an outlier, very powerful offense, but I think through the 3 games, the defense has been playing pretty well.
Oh, I agree. And at times last week they did too. They had a little trouble stopping the run. I think they did well against the pass for the most part last week.
Absolutely.
Which we hadn't really seen a lot of chance for them to do. Good block out there, but going nowhere.
Yeah,
or the Blue Jays on there. That was Blake Guthrie, the running back, taking it on a jet sweep.
Yeah.
And got a good initial block, but he was a little too far behind it for it to matter. And great pursuit by the ADM Tiger defense. That whole right side of the defense got over there to drive him out of bounds pretty much for no gain.
Yeah, absolutely. So now it brings up 3rd and 10. And again, Blue Jays still looking for their first down of the game, as we are 6:09 left to play in this first quarter, and ADM already on top 14-0 in their homecoming matchup. So Jones stands in the shotgun position, looking to pass. He'll run out and complete that pass.
And it's going to make it for the first down. That is out to Kurtz.
Yep.
He's a big, tall kid. Well, I guess he's not that tall. They list him at 5'10". He looks taller than that to me, but he's their tight end / running back / fullback / whatever you want to call him. But he was open out there in the flat and managed to fight his way forward just enough. Got by about a half a yard for the first down. So
yeah, they'll give him 11. So yeah, Andrew Kurtz, a good target here for Otto Jones, and with that, it's the first down for Bondurant-Farrar, and more importantly, keeps this drive going. As they remain in the huddle now with 9 on the game clock, they'll quickly get into their set, down to 4, and this is Varoo, has some room to the left. Varoo gets through, and he keeps chugging along into ADM territory. So over a 20-yard, but then we got a flag on the play. So
that might explain why he was able to find such a big hole. The lineman that's being told what he did doesn't agree, but ultimately the guys in the striped shirts get to make that decision.
So that's Cameron Franco, who was having a chat with the ref. And like you said, yeah, that negates a great run there from Varu.
Too bad for you, Varu.
There's so many jokes. So
you need to tie your shoe.
So now at the penalty ball back on the 21-yard line. No, you're good of the Blue Jays.
I'm just messing with Shaquan over here. So, yeah, that's a punitive penalty.
Yeah.
Now 1st and 20, which will pretty much double Bondurant-Farrar's offensive production on the night. Of course, we can't let Varu get another run like that.
No. So that's the first penalty of the night either way, and it belongs to the Blue Jays as Jones will pass here, and that will be out of the reach there of Kurtz. The second time tonight we've kind of...
That pass worked once to Kurtz, but the other 2 times it has been misthrown. Yep. We'll just say that. I don't want to throw a young kid like that under the bus. He's doing his best, but that's a tough throw. A lot of quarterbacks will tell you that little out route is tough to throw in sequence, and both of the ones that have been bad have been behind the receiver by quite a bit, to the point where he really had no chance to get them.
Absolutely. So now it is 2nd and 20 after the incomplete pass. This time will be handed off to Varu, and that time nowhere.
Maybe a loss of 2 for Varu.
Yeah, I think even, They're going to say loss of 1, but not the way you want to be going. So now it brings up 3rd and long. It's 3rd and 21. And
this drive's starting in Ortonville.
Well, I mean, you had the one good first down to Andrew Kurtz that got you to the 31, and then after the long run from Varu, penalty backed the Blue Jays up, and now looking for something as Jones will try to run out of it, but he can't escape the arms.
He did a good job to take care of the football on that one.
Yeah, and
Oberhofer was the one there for it.
Yeah, so Carson Oberhofer
ran him down from behind. Never saw him coming. So we'll get to see another punt from Varu here.
Yeah, so Varu back to punt after no gain, and ADM for the 3rd time in this quarter will get the ball back. First punt.
Low snap.
Oh yeah, and that's just kind of a
shaky
driver
punt
there.
I think Jensen will let that checked up at the Bondurant-Farrar 45-yard line. And that was picked up by the other team, not this one that I'm looking at. Fenton Smith, number 22, a senior, running back and linebacker. He really didn't have a choice. It bounced right in front of him and had some backspin on it, kind of came right to him. So he caught it.
Absolutely.
The Tigers starting with excellent field position at the Bondurant-Farrar 45-yard line.
Oh, yeah, I mean, ADM, they started at their own 30, and they started at their own 47, and like you said, it's the best starting position of the night at Bondurant-Farrar's 45-yard line, and Hudson Scholl is going to throw, and he does to Ethan Uglum. He just can't hang on.
It was a little bit high. He had to go upstairs to get it. He was going to take a pop. He took the pop anyway. He just couldn't quite gather it up. But Ethan Uglum's a pretty sure-handed guy, and he was open. I think we'll probably see that again.
Yeah, I think you're right. I think you mentioned throw might have been a little too high, but yeah, definitely one that Uglum can catch. And
Uglum would tell you he should have caught it.
Absolutely. So now it is 2nd and 10 after the incompletion. This time handed off to Starzik. Starzik stumbles forward, say for about maybe 6.
Looks like 6.
Okay.
I'm no pro, but it's down to the 44-yard line, so I'm going to say 6. No, 39-yard line. Sorry, I can't do numbers.
No, you're good. So, yeah, gain of 6 there from Reed of Starzik, and 3rd and 4. After the good field position, Scholl dropping back, passing, and it is caught there from Uglum, and Uglum will easily stride into the end zone. A 39-yard touchdown. Ethan Uglum.
Similar to the route before that he couldn't corral, and I said that before. He's probably not going to drop another one, and he didn't. And he caught it, and he just ran away from everybody.
Absolutely, yeah. He caught it and turned around and realized no one's behind me, and his speed takes him to the end zone as I did not realize that Uglum is also the holder here for Colby Simons.
Well, there you go. I wonder if he's winded. I hope that doesn't affect it.
Yeah, no.
He's not winded.
He gets it down. No effect there. Simons puts it through. A 39-yard touchdown pass from Hudson Scholl to Ethan Uglum, and our score is 21-0. We'll be right back here on the Raccoon Valley Radio Network. It's K1079, KKRF.
When you're in a hurry, accidents can happen. Whether it's a minor fender bender or something a little more serious, stop into Olson's Body and Paint in Waukee, and they will get your car checked out and deal with the insurance company. Family owned and operated for over 45 years, Sam and Dennis has what is needed to get your car or truck back on the road. Olson's Body and Paint in Waukee, where we not only care for your car, we care about you.
Feeling run down, stressed, or just not your best? Discover Spiked IV Infusions in Adel. It's time to level up your wellness at Spiked IV Infusions in Adel. Whether you need an energizing pick-me-up, a Botox boost, or help shredding extra pounds, we've got you covered. Want to relax and rejuvenate? Try a red light therapy bed or enjoy a sauna session. Come see us in Adel, where ultimate wellness is just a drip away. Book your appointment by visiting our website or Facebook page. You deserve to feel spiked, not drained.
Welcome back here to the Adel Fairway broadcast booth. Shaquan Ettingham with Brad Fuller. 21-0 is our score. ADM with the lead in the first quarter, 3:23 left. As the Blue Jays, the ball went into the end zone. Another one from Colby Simons. And so once again, they will take over like their previous two drives at their own 20. And Brad, their first two drives they've had to punt, so let's see if the Blue Jays can get something going here.
I think the Tigers want to force them into another one here.
Sure, yeah, well, absolutely.
And they've seen almost every offensive formation that Bondurant has, I think, to this point.
Well, Otto Jones.
A little bit different here, going under center.
Standing under center, and yeah, hands it off to the running back. I don't think that was Veru that time on the carry.
Was that Guthrie, number 23?
Yeah, you're right.
I believe
yes,
it was.
It is Guthrie. Yes, thank you.
Guthrie pounded out a solid half yard on that carry.
Yeah, they are not.
The Tiger defensive front getting in the holes and the linebacker stepping up and doing their job.
Yeah, yards are not easy to come by here for these Bondurant-Farrar Blue Jays. Like you said, that running from Guthrie only picked up 1 yard. We're under the 3-minute mark here in the first quarter. Play clock down to 9. There's been a couple of
these. Still haven't broke the huddle, and
now they do, and it's down to
hustle.
4 and 2 and 1, and
they just get it off.
Yeah, they just get it off, and then it's fumbled.
That was Guthrie. That was not Guthrie's fault. That was a haphazard handoff by the quarterback there, Otto Jones.
Well, and I think again, just rush as they broke the huddle. There was only about 5 seconds on the game clock.
They were in a hurry.
So definitely, a loss of 4. Like you said, that's not Guthrie's fault, but obviously
he was quick to jump on the ball.
Yeah.
They're sending a receiver over to the sideline to get the play from the coach. And then by the time he gets out to the huddle, there's less than 15 seconds left. They call the play.
Yeah, and they're down to 10.
We're down to 10 again here, and they're breaking the huddle, and everybody's hurrying.
So here we go, down to 5. Jones in the shotgun position. It's 3rd and 14. They get it off this time. End around here to Kurtz. Kurtz going to try and find some room and just can't escape the Tigers.
He will not.
That was a nice tackle there once again from James Finnegan.
Yeah, Finnegan out there earning his homecoming king money.
Absolutely. So
that's a joke. There's no money being changed hands at this level.
Yeah, thanks for the clarification. So
no NIL at the high school level.
So Andrew Kurtz off of that does pick up 1 yard, but it is 4th and long here. And Veru, another punt as gets it close to his own end zone. This one's just straight up.
That is not far.
And goes out of bounds at about the 36-yard line as ADM will take over on Bondurant's own 36-yard line. So it just seems like every possession, ADM's getting better field position as they started from their own 30, then their own 47, then Bondurant's 45, and now Bondurant's 36-yard line.
And I know the pressure is coming hard. They're trying to block one of these, and they get closer every time. And I know that Veru is under a lot of duress back there, but that not one of his better punts of the night. He's doing everything he can to get him off. But that he'd like to have that one back, I'm sure.
Absolutely. So 21-0 is our score. Tigers with the lead. There's still 1:07 here. We're only in the opening quarter. It's Hudson Scholl trying to go back to work. He'll drop back. He'll pass wide open. And it is an easy touchdown. Reed Klusner. One play, 6 seconds, and there you go.
Yeah, that's a broken coverage. You got a couple of Bondurant-Farrar defensive backs looking at each other like, what happened?
So one play, Hudson Scholl, and it is a 36-yard touchdown pass. And like you said, I mean, no one was even in the vicinity of Klusner.
No. I mean, you couldn't have rung up a better play to call. And now you've got a situation where Tigers looking to kick the extra point here. This is starting to get off. Oh, bad snap.
A bad snap. Uglum will just jump on it.
Smart thing to do.
Yep.
Not really. I should take that back. Not a bad snap. A little bit high, but Uglum just couldn't quite corral it. It was cooking though. I don't know if it needed to be snapped back that hard. I'm sure they try to get it back there as quick as possible. A little off target, but you know what? I think I'll give ADM a pass on that. Things have been going mostly their way tonight.
Right. And so yeah, with that, it is still 27-0. Again, we're in the first quarter, and yeah, Brad, like you were saying, were you referring to, hey, when is the time to maybe take starters out? Is that what?
Oh, I don't think you're going to see that yet. I think you'll see him for the whole first half, but it might be some time to get some guys some looks in the second half a little bit.
Yep.
I mean, you don't want this team to get a chance to come back.
Absolutely.
And think they can be a part of this game, because it kind of looks like we are in the driver's seat.
Yeah.
Pretty well here, but
sure.
I think you'll see the starters remain out. Although the whole first half and probably most of the third quarter, and then we might see where we're at that point. I'm sure Coach Wink will be assessing the situation.
Absolutely. So 27-0 is our score. Simons,
That's
another one. Yeah, but another one into the end zone. And once again, Bondurant-Farrar starting from their own 20-yard line, which has not been kind to them. But let's see if Otto Jones and the offense, with 1:01 to go in this first quarter, can maybe just get some sort of positive momentum.
And then one thing of the Blue Jays taking so much time to get snaps off with the play clock, they're limiting the amount of time that ADM gets to have the ball.
Yeah.
Increasing their time of possession. Because if they were going fast with like a no-huddle offense, we might have 2 more scores by now.
Yeah, absolutely.
I mean, they've seen no ability to stop us offensively whatsoever.
So Jones under center here, as he'll look to hand it off and fake it, and then
good throw. Find
Veru on the short gain.
It's another little short 6-yard out route, and Veru's able to corral it. And it looks like he stepped out of bounds. Must have been 4 yards, because he stepped out of bounds at the 25. He does make the catch. Veru's a versatile kid. He runs the ball, he catches the ball. Haven't seen him throwing it yet, but he also punts it.
Yeah, so he's a kid of many talents. They'll give him 5 on that, so 2nd and 5. 55 seconds remaining. Clock is stopped as Veru went out of bounds. Jones gets it back to Veru, and nowhere to go, as that is
Travis Jacoby.
Yeah,
number 23. Through the line untouched, and pretty much got him back. Loss of 3 on the play for Veru. So nice gain on the last play and going the wrong way on this one. So now another familiar 3rd and long for the Blue Jays here.
Yeah, and Jacoby, nice job on that tackle. As clock is down to 20, game clock is now at 10, so about a 6-second differential, and so Blue Jays will get one last playoff here, as it will be a throw and intercepted. Was it caught? No, they say
no, it hit the ground.
That was Leighton Grolman. They say that it hit the ground. But
it would have been nice, but 5.7 seconds left in the first quarter. Clock will stop on the incomplete pass. The officials were in good position to see that the crowd doesn't like it. They wanted a turnover, but
sure.
I think they probably made the right call there.
Absolutely. So 4 possessions here for BDF and 4 punts. Let's see if Veru can get off a better one than he has been. As he goes to the side. This one not too bad.
Better. Oh, no. Oh.
Fair. Well, Jensen called for the fair catch and then couldn't corral it, so now Bondurant-Farrar has the ball. And that is Sam Prusman. And so as we end the first quarter, it will be Bondurant-Farrar's ball on the muff punt. The referees are going to come together, but
I'd say it's pretty obvious what happened. I
Sure.
think Jensen called for the fair catch, but he took his eye off it because there was a Bondurant-Farrar guy standing right in front of him. And that'll happen.
absolutely.
And
So-
it was right at about, it was very near the 50-yard line, looks at about the 48, so that's an easy one for the officials when you have to switch ends of the field. And it will get Bondurant-Farrar their deepest drive into anybody's territory here, if you don't count the penalty that was called back
Absolutely.
on the long run by Varu. So
End of the first quarter, score 27-0. ADM on top. We'll be right back in 30 seconds on K1079.
I'm Ben.
And I'm Lauren, and it's time for a Fuller Fuel fun fact.
Hey, that's my line.
I know, but I have a question for you. What's the definition of community?
Come on, we're not at school. Don't make me answer questions. Caden, we've got a question for you.
A community is a group of people living in the same area or feeling of fellowship with others as a result of sharing common attitudes, interests, and goals.
That's what makes doing business with Fuller so impactful. For over 50 years, Grandpa Tom and the Fuller family have been reinvesting in and giving back to our community.
There you have it. It's real simple. Discover the real differences that come from doing business with locally owned Fuller Petroleum and ADM.
And welcome back here to the Adel Fairway broadcast booth. Shaquan Ettingham with Brad Fuller. Start of the second quarter. Bondurant-Farrar taking over after the muff punt from Alex Jensen. And they take over from the 48-yard line as Varu.
I think that one was Guthrie that time.
Or Guthrie, thank you. Okay.
Falls forward for about a yard. Actually, exactly a yard. So all the way out to the 49-yard line of Bondurant-Farrar. Second down and 9.
So Guthrie, gets 1 yard as...
You know, you want to get your defense off the field. That's the goal of any football team. But I don't think the defense is tired.
Sure.
They have not had to put in a lot of work. A lot of 3-and-outs tonight. So they've not been out there long. This might be a good chance to get them some conditioning and a little more practice.
Absolutely. So another one to Guthrie, trying to find something that works. And not much there, but
Guthrie having a tough time finding anywhere to go. Look, about a 2-yard gain there, I think. So into Tiger territory for the first time tonight at the Tiger 49-yard line. 3rd and 7, another fairly familiar 3rd and long for the Blue Jays here.
Yeah.
I don't know if this part of the field, if they're in 4-down territory, though. They usually aren't this far down, and their punts haven't been going much further than this. So you might see them have 2 more plays here.
Yeah, absolutely. And now, I mean, they really haven't also been on ADM's side of the field. So like you said, we'll see. Could potentially be 2 plays to get 7 yards. Although start here with another run from Guthrie.
He gets a little, maybe another 2 yards.
So, yeah.
Oh, that one was Varu.
Yeah, very, very similar number.
Similar size. They both have one long sock and one short sock. It's
it's hard to determine.
Okay, Varu's going back to punts, or at least they're showing punt here. So I think they're willing to take their chances. Jensen's still back there to return punts. So.
Yep. So.
Klusner going back deep with Jensen on this one.
So 4th and 5, and Varu picks it up and punts it away. Another fair catch from Jensen, and this time he catches it cleanly.
He watched it in all the way that time. Varu had to grab that ball off the ground. It bounced twice on his way back to him in kind of a rugby-style punt. If he could get some of his height turned into distance, that thing might have gone down near the end zone, but he really puts it up in the air.
He absolutely...
His hang time is amazing.
Yeah.
It just doesn't have the distance to go along with it.
So the Blue Jays can't capitalize on the mistake from ADM, and now Tigers have it back. Their first possession here in the second quarter, as it will be their 5th possession overall. All of them have ended in scores up to this point. Hudson Scholl gets his first run of the day, and, well, he is off to the races. Got good blocking, and
he might go.
No one is catching him, so Hudson Scholl will go all the way to the end zone.
You know, Shaquan, I was just getting ready to say, other than the quarterback sneak for a touchdown for 1 yard, we haven't seen Hudson Scholl run the ball at all. And that was a designed run the whole way, play action fake to the running back, and just great blocking downfield by the receivers. And he had to make one guy miss at about the 3, just cut back towards the center of the field and pretty much dragged the guy into the end zone with him. So we know what he can do.
Absolutely.
And it's surprising we hadn't seen it yet, but finally got himself, he's had pretty good passing numbers tonight, got himself some rushing yards to go with it.
77, how about that on the rush there?
So he's 2 carries for 78 yards tonight.
Exactly, yes he is, yeah.
I did math.
You did do math, yeah. So, like you said, we haven't really, seen him run a lot, but obviously they've been able to get it done in other ways where last week, he was, I believe, had him for about 181 rushing yards, and he didn't really pass a lot in that first half. So, different strategy, but wow, yeah.
Changing things up a little bit, but that's okay.
Yeah, absolutely. So with that and the extra point from Colby Simons, it is 34-0. Got 9.5 minutes left to play in this second quarter, and so far, Bondurant-Farrar, the most points they have given up this season is 48 last week to Newton.
That might be in trouble tonight.
Absolutely, yeah. 34 already for ADM, and we're only in the second quarter, and they still have 9.5 minutes left.
I have to think with that Newton game, that Newton did give up 13 points. I have to think those came late in the game.
Sure, yep. And, yeah, like you said, obviously, second half at this rate, most of the starters you would think for ADM would be on the sideline. Simons.
And it doesn't matter which way he's kicking it tonight, east or west, that thing's going in the end zone.
So another drive here for Bondurant-Farrar, starting from their own 20. And
still see mostly familiar faces out there on defense for the Tigers right now. Like I said, on homecoming here, I think they're going to make a statement and keep their starters out.
Sure.
And, you want your starters to get plenty of reps, too.
Absolutely,
they know what they're doing, but these guys they're still kids and they still have a lot to learn, so I think they want to keep them out there for quite a while. So I think somewhere in the third quarter you might see some guys start to get subbed in.
Yeah, I agree, especially
depending on what happens. If Bondurant finds a way to move the ball here, things could change.
Absolutely. So we'll see. Otto Jones gives it off to Varu. Varu, left-hand side, and we'll get about 7 there.
Definitely his best run of the night that counts.
Yeah. Absolutely, yes.
Looks like they're giving him 7.
Okay, so Varu picks up 7 on that rush, and like you mentioned, that is the most that he's had. That was his 6th carry there. So let's see, they got the player that got the instruction. Now they're getting to the line with much more time. Now there's 18 on the game clock, whereas before they were getting up there with less than 10. As this one given to Varu, and Varu about 6 more, enough for the first down.
Somebody up here in the booth was very excited. Ooh, they got a first down. I'm sorry, that cracked me up a little bit.
So
they're out to about the 33-yard line.
Absolutely. So gain of 6 there from Varu, and fresh set of downs here.
A little quicker on running the plays in and out here.
Yeah.
Do you want to take this quick break in the action? Say hi to my granddaughter Vivian, who's listening in St. Louis.
Well,
hi, Vivian.
Hello, Vivian. Thanks for joining us here tonight. So, Jones hands it off.
Pretty good misdirection handoff, but nobody on the Tigers was fooled there.
No, and that was...
It's going to be a loss of a yard. I don't know if that was Varu or Kurtz or Guthrie. One of them.
You know what? Well,
it's too many piles of people in there. Okay, it wasn't Kurtz. I can tell you that. It was either Varu or Guthrie. They were both out there. So we'll try to do better on the plays coming up, but I did not see who got that carry.
We'll just say Guthrie there.
Okay.
That'll work.
Lots of 1 for you, Guthrie. Sorry.
7.5 minutes left to play in the opening half. ADM on top of Bondurant-Farrar, 34-0.
Oh.
As the ball's on the ground, ADM says they have it.
See what the officials
and
say.
The officials do, yep. So fumble on the handoff from Otto Jones. And so ADM will take over from the Bondurant-Farrar 32-yard line. And, well, Brad, that's the first official turnover of the game either way.
How about that?
Yeah, right.
I mean, that's great for ADM. In previous games, we've had 2 or 3 by this point in the game, and we have none tonight, which is good. I don't want to jinx it, knock wood.
But, yeah, absolutely. So, now Hudson Scholl handed off here. This is...
It's Upstarzik.
Upstarzik, yep.
Gain of 8.
So, yeah, gain of 8 there from Reed Upstarzik.
It's going to drop his yards per carry average down. He was at about 13.6 yards per carry.
Yeah.
And that's a kind of an outlier on his statistics so far, but I think he'll be happy with that.
Absolutely, yeah. Had the 37-yard carry on his second rush. As gets it again, finds some room, and racing off, and he's in the end zone. 24-yard. So that'll bring it back up, Brad.
That'll put it higher than it was.
It will. So a 24-yard touchdown run from Reed Upstarzik. And right now it's 40-0 with the extra point pending.
You know, we talked about this before the game. I expected to see the Tigers come out and be the better team here tonight. I did not expect this level of dominance.
Absolutely, yeah. Like I mentioned, his extra point is up and it is good. So it's 41-0. I mentioned that in that game last week that lost to Newton, 48-13 was the final score, and Bondurant, like you said, that is definitely in jeopardy. And man, I just. 41.
You got to give these Bondurant kids credit for keeping their heads up and getting out here. Okay,
absolutely.
So I do see, unless that's a 9. That's a 9. Never mind. I was going to say I do see Vanderlinden on the field, but that's number 9, not number 8. So we were just kind of wondering why they sent us the news that he was their starter, and he's not out there. But that's okay.
Connor Glissman there, number 9. Yeah, so like you said, I don't know if there was a game time decision or... But
yeah, we won't speculate. Right. We'll just enjoy the fact that we are opening up a Sam's Club sized can on this Bondurant-Farrar team.
Absolutely, as you know, looking at the stats before tonight, Otto Jones has not played. They have used Vanderlyn in their first 3 games. As this one will stay out of the end zone and will be returnable here. This is Kurtz with it. Flag flies.
Oh, yeah, that's probably going to get tacked on to the end of the play and go backwards. So he got it out to about the 18-yard line, but I feel like this might be going back.
So we will see, what the flag is.
Get the signal from the referee here. They're talking it over. Personal foul. Nope. Yep, personal foul against the Blue Jays. We don't know what that personal foul was, but they don't have to tell us that.
No. So that'll back them up.
That'll be half the distance to the goal since it's a 15-yard penalty and the ball's inside the 20. Actually, anywhere inside the 30, that would have been a half the distance to the goal penalty. So that gives Bondurant awful field position at their own 9-yard line.
Yeah, they'll start from their own 9. And, they've just not had a lot going. They got a lot of punts. They haven't been able to get a field goal or a touchdown.
I think they would be happy to even have a chance at either one of those at this point. They've really shown very little propensity to be able to move the football at all.
Absolutely. So coming up on 6 minutes left in the first half, as this is Guthrie with it. Guthrie will get about 2 or 3 there on the carry.
Just not a lot going on for Bondurant out there. Tough sledding.
Yeah. So Guthrie, they'll give them 4, so that'll bring up 2nd and 6. And like you mentioned, Brad, just really a lot of tough sledding for these Blue Jays. Obviously, you come into a hostile environment. It's homecoming night, and Well, ADM, I mean,
just based on their statistics for the year, even when they did have the other quarterback, they've only thrown the ball 27 times this year. They're a running team, and I think this ADM team's been working on shoring up that part of their defense because they've given up some yards to some. Oh, is that picked off? Nope, it looks like he might have dropped it. It had a chance to be.
Looks like.
Oh, we do have a penalty flag down. I don't know what it's going to be. Is it going to be defensive pass interference? It is against the ADM Tigers.
So that is.
It was defensive pass interference, so that maybe explains why he had such a good chance to pick it off there.
So one penalty.
I didn't see who the player was, so that's okay. We're not going to call him out. He's a high school kid.
Right. So one penalty on ADM, 2 on Bondurant-Farrar. And, that will give the Blue Jays a first down at their own 28-yard line. So let's see if that can get them going here. Looks like there's a... This is Kurtz.
Should have been a flag for illegal motion.
And Kurtz makes a nice move. It's up at the left sideline and gets a first down. That was a great run off the end around.
It was. It looked like he was going to be forced out, but he kept himself. And so he did get hammered out of bounds by, I did not see the ADM number. When ADM's wearing their red jerseys with the black numbers, it's kind of hard for this old man's eyes to see who's who sometimes, and I didn't get that one. But
that's okay,
he was hammered out of bounds.
Well, and Kurtz picks up 18 yards.
They're threatening to cross midfield again here.
Does look like we have a new quarterback in the game. This is number 15, Brennan Hammond. So Hammond will hand it off there to Guthrie, and that goes backwards.
Guthrie thought if he ran back a little bit, he'd find some opening, and he did not.
No.
So going the wrong way, back to their own 44-yard line.
So a loss of 2 there from Guthrie. And I guess just with the score what it is, just trying some new quarterbacks. So Hammond comes in, and he's a sophomore. So Jones
was a junior. Vanderlinden also a sophomore.
Jones, it looks like
pretty young team.
Jones is in, but now he's at a wide receiver position. So he's out to the right. And this one handed off straight up the middle. It's Couple.
I think that was Veru.
And you're right, it is Veru, thank you.
So again, about 3 makes it a 3rd and 9 for the Blue Jays. Again, threatening to cross midfield here for the second time tonight.
2:50 left to play until halftime, and it's been all Tigers here in this first half.
Bondurant-Farrar will get the ball to start the second half. It'll be a longer halftime tonight because of homecoming. It'll be a 20-minute halftime tonight, ladies and germs. As
Hammond gets in and hands it off, and then Veru
never had a chance.
No.
It was a high snap, and it was bobbled, and the play just never had a chance to develop, and Veru was gobbled up, and he is leisurely going back to take his place as the punter.
Yeah.
So the Tigers have once again foiled their efforts to cross midfield.
So it was a drive that started at Bondurant's own 9-yard line. Gets out to their 44, but that is where it will end.
Wow.
And
that's his best punt of the night.
He somehow got it off. I thought that might have been blocked.
Takes an ADM bounce straight up in the air, a lot of backspin. The 22-yard line, it looks like the Tigers will take over their own 22-yard line. So, Veru able to get that one up kind of high and kind of far that time, so he's figuring it out.
Like you said, that was definitely his best punt.
That one also looked like it was going to be blocked.
Yeah, right.
Very close.
So 1:27 left to play here in the first half. ADM
you
on
have
top.
to think ADM's thinking, let's get one more score here.
Sure, yeah. I mean, why not? Why not? Yeah.
Yeah, ADM just spent a timeout, so they really want to talk this over.
Yeah, so you got 2 left for them. Bondurant-Farrar still has all 3.
I would be awfully surprised if they call any.
Sure, I mean, yeah, for sure.
Unless they want to switch some personnel or something.
Right.
But, I mean, they've already got a pretty young squad out there. I don't know that there's too much more that younger folk could get out there and help you with too much at this point.
Absolutely, so.
A lot of sophomores and juniors on the field.
So Hudson Scholl staying in there right now as quarterback. His team up 41-0. Hands it off. And nice job by the Blue Jay defense.
Yeah, it collapsed into the hole and no gain on the play.
I think that was...
Should have been Jensen, just the way they've been switching things up. But
so no gain, yeah.
He'll get another chance.
Yeah, he will. So now coming up here on a minute to play in this first half. And once again, another run. Jensen. It's about 4 or 5.
I'd say 5.
Okay,
yeah, let's call it 5.
Yeah,
51 seconds and the clock is running.
Yeah, down to 45.
So the Tigers not showing like a home run try right here, just workmanlike running the ball.
Sure, absolutely. Another handoff there to Jensen. Jensen making mid-miss. And he gets close to midfield now. Maybe a timeout. And
well, the clock will stop to move the chains.
Well,
they might ask us to put some more time on the clock.
Yeah,
here. I don't know. I know Bondurant-Farrar won.
Well, now there's a flag,
flag on the field. I think it might be against Bondurant.
Okay.
Just the way the ADM Tigers are reacting. No, he is talking to Bondurant's captains. I don't know. We'll figure it out.
Unsportsmanlike conduct, defense.
So he was talking to them to tell them not to do that anymore.
Okay.
We don't know who it was on, but you get 2 of those a game.
Yep.
If you get a second one, you are asked to excuse yourself from the remainder of this game and all of the next ones.
Yeah, so, right. So.
I'm sure whomever did that will try not to do that again.
And now that, moves the ball to Bondurant-Farrar's 38-yard line. Right now we got 26 seconds left, and, now the clock will run. Let's see if ADM tries to think of an end zone play. Actually, they'll just hand it off once again here to Jensen, and can't quite get out of bounds.
Now we got another flag. Uh-oh. Okay. I don't know if...
is there some activity on the...
Some talking with Bondurant-Farrar defensive player that was out of bounds on the ADM side. This could be a penalty that goes both ways.
Yeah, I did not see.
I don't want to speculate, but sure. There's some jawing going on out there. Personal foul against the Tigers.
Looks like that was Trace Fleener, who was a part of that for Bondurant-Farrar. So, yeah.
So a little bit of a block after the play was over, I think, is what we're saying. 11 seconds. I don't think we're going to see ADM snap the ball again here.
Yeah, I think you just go to the halftime. You're up 41, and that is exactly what the Tigers will do. Halftime here. ADM Tigers 41, Bondurant-Farrar nothing. As a dominant first half here from Hudson Scholl and the offense, and we're going to go ahead and take a break, try to get some stats together, and we'll get you ready for the halftime show. Again, 20 minutes up here on the clock. Homecoming here for these ADM Tigers, and they lead 41-0. We'll be right back on K107.9 KKRF.
New weekly specials going on at the Fairway in Adel. Tillamook cheese, buy 3, get 1 free. Too good.
Show Under the Red Hood. Tonight, they will unveil the entire show. The marching band will open with Natural by Imagine Dragons. This piece features our woodwind section, including Sarah Scott, Gianna Benetti, Devin Morey, Kaylee Wills, and Eden Cedars. They're followed by a trombone quartet starring Robbie Hall, Ty Landfair, Celia Reynolds, and Keegan Clinton. This song also spotlights 2 vocal soloists, William Beebe and Andrew Nelson. The intensity of the show builds as the band transitions from Natural to Creep by Radiohead. This section features a woodwind trio of Sarah Scott, Eden Cedars, and Kate Husky. Later on, be sure to give it up for Keegan Clinton after a standout trombone solo. Our next piece, The Waltz of the Marionettes, will feature our amazing color guard, battery, and frontline percussion members. Make sure to give it up as the show concludes with a fantastic mashup of our first two pieces, Natural and Creep. Your ADM Marching Tigers are under the direction of Russell Braun, color bar coach Haley Johnston, drumline coach John Strunk, and student teacher Isaac Sand. This year's drill design was brought to you by Jay Nugent and drill tech Matt Tesdell. Drum majors, Aubrey Timmer, Devin Morey, and Audrey Heisel are the Marching Tigers ready to perform. Let's go Tigers.
Yeah, I'm a natural, in my life cutthroat. I've gotta be so cold. Yeah, I'm a natural.
red.
Tonight, we are honored to welcome back the legendary voice of the Tigers, Mr. Ron Gilliland, as he introduces the undefeated 1975 ADL DeSoto football team.
The year 2025 marks the 50th anniversary of one of the most outstanding teams in ADM football history. They were the first of only 3 undefeated, untied regular season teams in the 130 years of ADM football. Welcome back the 1975 ADL DeSoto Tigers. Following a 7-1 season the previous year, the near 1-point loss would motivate a 1975 squad entering the fall season. Under the direction of second-year coach Gary Nelson, 71 Tigers would prepare for this historic season. The team was comprised of 25 confident and experienced seniors, 8 gritty juniors, and 38 eager underclassmen. Explosive Tigers would help initiate a unique home field tradition that continues today, the touchdown cannon. Their season began with a critical 20-18 win over Johnston, the eventual Heart of Iowa Conference champs. Once they started Raccoon River Conference play, no team would come closer than 25 points. The Tigers would record home wins over Bondurant, Norwalk, and Madrid. They would dominate on the road with wins over Waukee, Dallas Center Grimes, Interstate 35, and Woodward Granger, which included a police escort out of town. That season, the Tigers would average over 38 points a game while giving up less than 9. Their 38.5 scoring average remains the 3rd highest in Tiger history. Only the 2011 and the 2022 state semifinal teams would average more. Their 29.4 point differential is also the 3rd highest in school history, behind the 2011 team and the 1933 team with Niall Kinnick. Being the first Tiger team to qualify for the Iowa High School state playoffs, the 1975 Tigers, on a foggy November night, were upset by Shenandoah 10-3. Postseason awards will reflect their overall strength All 18 starting seniors will receive Raccoon River Conference honors. 7 Tigers first team, 2 on second team, and 9 receive honorable mention. 4 Tigers would be given all-state honors. In addition, both the valedictorian and a salutatorian were players on the team. The following individuals will make up the 1975 Tiger playoff roster. The coaches were head coach, Hall of Fame member Gary Nelson. The assistant coaches, Mike Myers, Dave Beloit, and ADM Hall of Famer Jerry Bond. Seniors, Howard Belgard, Alan Bettis, Roger Beaver, Steve Kwan, Rick Breyer, Steve James, Randy Jurgensen, Bruce Cano, Burke Cano, Scott Larson, Clint Marshall, Tim Miracle, Brad Mitchell, Matt Mitchell, Magnus Medallion, Mike Murphy, Doug Newell, Kevin Sandquist, Randy Seibert, Ed Seidel, Doug Stanley, Pat Steelman, Curtis Thill, Richard Tickner, and recent Hall of Fame member Mike Wisner. Juniors were James Beaver, Marty Chance, Dennis McCauley, Tim Morrison, Rick Obrant, Dennis Olson, Brian Owen, David Stevens, along with sophomores Tom Hopewell, Tim Kirkendall, and ADM Hall of Fame member Tom Fuller. The team would like to thank Rod Wiebers, the ADM School District, Coach Doug Winkowitz, and the ADM Booster Club for their hospitality for this evening's tailgate and recognition. So join me in giving a warm homecoming welcome back the first undefeated untied football team in ADM school history, the 1975 Adel DeSoto Tigers.
Thank you, Ron. Great to hear your voice again. We're now proud to recognize our 2024-2025 ADM Girls Track and Field team, who brought home their second consecutive Class 3A state championship. Tigers, led by head coach Bart Mueller and assistant coaches Angie Gilliland, Josh Chapman, Steve Brown, Chris Hagedorn, and Scott Crannell, scored 67 points to capture the state title. Highlight performances included a state championship in the girls shuttle hurdle relay and Josie Defoe claiming the 100-meter hurdle state title. Congratulations to Coach Mueller and the entire ADM girls track and field team on this incredible accomplishment of back-to-back state championships. Let's welcome to the field the ADM dance team. Prior to tonight's performance, we would like to honor and recognize the 2024-2025 dance team for their historic year in capturing their first ever state title. The team took home the state championship in the Hoopla division. Let's give the team a big round of applause. Now get ready to turn up the energy as they bring the heat with the hip-hop routine to Bow Chicka Wow It, a routine packed with power, precision, and pure Tiger pride as the team continues to prepare for the competition season kicking off in October. Let's make some noise, show your stripes, and cheer loud for your ADM dance team.
So shake it, good so shake it, good so shake it.
for the Lincoln Savings Bank Celebrity Field Goal Contest. Lincoln Savings Bank will donate $50 to the ADM Booster Club for each field goal made. Our celebrity kickers tonight represent homecoming. Our first kicker is representing the young men on the homecoming court, Father Hudson Josh Scholl. It's good. Our second kicker is representing the young ladies on the homecoming court, Father of Jordan, Scott Crannell. Kick is good. Our final kicker is representing Tiger Fest. She is the organizer and queen of the Tiger Fest, Tammy Smith. Close. Thank you to Lincoln Savings Bank for sponsoring the celebrity halftime kick. Thank you to these businesses for being our halftime sponsors. Pivot Wealth Strategies, Fuller Petroleum, the Tiger Shop by Iconic, and Archer Home Center.
Defense!
Carried by Moore. Bounce pass complete to Seduris. Tackled by Holmberg.
Pick up a couple more yards. And give him a gain of 4. So Moore for 4 more. And hey, we are trying to rhyme as best we can. So 2nd and 6.
We can make a rhyme anytime.
You are feeling it tonight. I like it. So 2nd and 6 here. Heyman hands it off. This is another back.
That's to McCoy.
And that's, McCoy, and he fumbled.
And he fumbled, and the Tigers are all over it.
They are.
He had no chance to do much with that, and he did not have the ball secured that well, and it got knocked out of his hands. And
they got it back.
I could have swore we got that, but
so McCoy, Wool, that will, after all that, just a loss of 2. And brings up 3rd and 8 here. As pass attempt.
Boy, that's in the air for a long time.
It was, but it was good enough for a first down. Heyman finds his receiver to the right. That is Keaton Hall.
So we're getting a lot of different names on both sides of the ball out here.
Yeah, and Hall just picks up enough 10 yards. So yeah, like you mentioned, personnel changes on both sides of the ball here. Blue Jays trail 41-0. They have it, their opening drive. Another handoff to Moore. And whole entire ADM team comes over.
He's not going to get 4 that time.
No.
Maybe 2. Maybe 1. I think 1.
So, yep, just a gain of 1 there for Moore. So 3 carries and 9 yards for him, and that's how many yards they need to pick up another first down, does Bondurant-Farrar.
So Moore gained less that time. Sorry.
No,
I don't know what's wrong with me. I should probably get help.
No.
I probably won't, but
we accept you the way you are. As this one off the end around, not a lot of room to go, and he goes out of bounds there.
Got hit immediately, got a little do-si-do action, tried to get thrown to the ground, but he stayed up and managed to make that into less of a loss.
Yeah, it's Drake Meyer.
Meyer managed to stumble forward for a couple, but it's still a loss of 3. So we have 3rd and 14 on the play. So I don't think we'll be seeing that play again tonight.
Yeah, I don't think so. So getting down to 7.5 minutes. And like you mentioned, Brad, they got the running clock with the deficit where it's at. So this second half, depending if...
It's finna go fast.
It could well, as Wool has it again and just not much doing.
Maybe got back to the line of scrimmage where that play started.
So that will bring up 4th down.
We'll see if they have a backup punter.
That's right, because Varu
is coming out. I think they're bringing out their number 1 punting team here. Usually don't have a really solid second-string punting team. Actually, I don't see Varu.
Yeah, I don't see Varu either. It looks like 89.
Well, he's their kicker, I believe, isn't he?
That's Ethan Traeger, yeah.
Yeah. So he should be able to put foot on ball.
So, Traeger will get his first punt of the night. ADM coming after him. And
close.
Yeah, close. And
okay, good choice.
Placence gets out of the way, and that'll take a nice Bondurant-Farrar bounce.
Does take a Bondurant-Farrar bounce.
All the way to the 16-yard line is where ADM will take over. And let's see who comes out here for the offense. Oh.
Hudson Schultz by the huddle, but he doesn't look like he's coming out to play. His helmet's not even all the way on.
No, and he's heading back to the
sideline. He just wanted to offer some encouragement.
So let's see who we have coming here. Quarterback position.
Number 14. I'm pretty sure we've called his name before.
Yep, Daniel Stork.
Daniel Stork. Oop.
So Stork flips it over here, and that will go nowhere. It's Cole Waddingham.
Not a lot of chance for Waddingham on that play. He'll get his forward progress, but that's still going to be a loss of 4.
Yeah.
So 2nd and 14. I don't know if that's Bondurant's first team defensive line. I see a lot of those guys out there, Wool being one of them.
Yeah, so
maybe some different guys in the defensive backfield, but
another handoff, and it's
they don't want ADM to do too much offensively here in the second half, which I understand.
Yep.
But you got to remember that's a two-sided coin.
Absolutely. So that's a loss of 2 for Alex Jensen. And that will bring up 3rd and long, 3rd and 16 here for ADM. There's another handoff. Keep this going. Jensen just trying to fight for something. Looks like he'll
maybe out to the 14. This is going to be 4th and 12 for the Tigers. So they do bring out the number 1 punting unit.
Yeah, so Colby Simons will be out there. And I believe it might be the first punt of the game.
I think we can say that with all sincerity.
Yeah. So
and it's
Simons,
a good one. Oh, he boomed that. That takes...
It goes out of bounds, but man.
I mean, he kicked that from his own 5, and it goes out of bounds at the 32-yard line of Bondurant-Farrar. So that's...
what a leg.
I'm not doing the math, but that was a spiral. Well over the head of the receiver. He had no chance. He chased it for a while, but he wasn't going to go. Wasn't going to get it. 54-yard punt. Somebody's doing math up here, and I can hear.
So now... Yeah, Bondurant-Farrar taking over from their own 32-yard line. Second series here in this second half, already down to 3.5 minutes.
Oh.
As
fake jet sweep looked like it was going to be a quarterback keeper, and he was tackled where he stood.
So Heyman going backwards.
Nothing doing.
And yeah, that will be a loss of 4.
This Tiger defense kind of got to cut their teeth on the last series, and they look a little more confident out there right now.
So 2nd and 14.
They made plays when it counted in that series. They did give up a couple first downs, but Bondurant going the wrong way on this, their first play of this drive.
Absolutely. So Heyman handed off here, and yeah, just being drove backwards.
That's a loss of another 3 yards.
And that's more.
So no mas for more.
And no. That is a loss of 3.
Brings up a 3rd and 17 for the Blue Jays.
And now with the running clock already down to 2:15 here. So, yeah, Brad, this one probably be done before 9 p.m. tonight. And here's the pass over to the receiver, and
he's going to be, it's a good gain, but he's going to be stopped 7 yards short of the first down, it looks like.
So that is Keaton Hall.
Needed 17, he got 10, 11. Well, they're saying 5. It's a generous spot, but I still don't think Bondurant's going to want to try to go for it here and give the Tigers the ball with this kind of field position.
So they'll bring out Traeger once again to punt it away.
Looks like we got Klusner and didn't see who else was out there for ADM.
Ben Placence.
Ben Placence.
Yeah, that one goes straight up, and then it hits an ADM player, and it looks like Bondurant-Farrar has the ball.
They have it.
Well, ADM, I guess, has it.
And just got to know where that ball is. ADM does have it. Okay. Nope, Bondurant has it.
Yeah, I was going to say, I thought the Blue Jays jumped on it.
Well, that ended up being one of Bondurant-Farrar's longest offensive plays of the night.
Right. And look.
I don't think you want to try to rely on that too much. It's such a high, short kick. I'm sure people down there, they're yelling, Peter. That means get away from the ball, but you don't expect it where it hit that young man.
No.
And when you're out there, somebody's running downfield to block, looking up and standing there with your head up, looking up in the air is not a good idea.
So that's the second time tonight, as in the first half, Alex Jensen called for a fair catch. Couldn't hang on to it. Bondurant-Farrar got back on. Now they're starting from their own 49-yard line. But this defense standing tall.
Yeah, Moore gets it again. Another loss on the play.
Yeah. Just really got to, just credit the defense here, Brad. Those situations, in games, momentum can shift and everything like that, but
and just like that, the third quarter's over.
It is.
If you're watching at home, that was fast.
Yeah, it was fast. So 41-0, score remains. ADM with the lead. Bondurant-Farrar close to midfield. They'll have the ball on the other side of this. You're listening to ADM Athletics right here. It's K107.9 KKRF.
Hey, sweetie, what are we doing this weekend?
We're going camping. You were going to repack the wheel bearings, remember?
I remember. I'm going to take it to New World Trailer. It needs tires, too.
Where are you going to get trailer tires?
At New World Trailer.
I didn't know they did tires.
Oh, they will if you ask nicely.
You better call them to make sure.
I don't have their number, plus I don't really like calling people.
It's too hard to type newworldtrailer.com? You're ridiculous. Here, call them at 515-993-3770. Or it says you can contact them through newworldtrailer.com.
When Rascal the raccoon first wandered into Raccoon Valley Bank, he wasn't looking for a loan. He smelled popcorn. Since then, he's made friends with employees, climbed into attics, and has become the fluffiest face of Raccoon Valley Bank. He might steal your snacks, but he's also there to help spread smiles, hugs, and shiny savings tips. Stop by, say hi to Rascal, and experience a bank that feels like home. Hear from you. Member FDIC.
Welcome back here to the 8L Fairway broadcast booth. Start of the fourth quarter, and Bondurant-Farrar, flag on the play, false start. So that'll back them up and be a repeat of second down here.
Speed. Well, there's a discrepancy out. It was declined,
okay.
No gain on the play, so
third down.
Instead of 2nd and 11, it's 3rd and 11.
So, yeah, there you go. And, yeah, obviously, clock, just like the third quarter, will run. So, no scoring in that third quarter from either way. Obviously, starters for both teams are out at this point. And it's Brennan Heyman, who's been kind of the second half quarterback here for the Blue Jays. That one.
Dangerous pass,
yeah. Intended receiver was Drake Meyer and went through the hands, but a couple of ADM Tigers is right there.
Well, I think both of our ADM Tigers were looking forward to making a tackle. We had a safety and a cornerback closing. If the safety would have held his ground, he might have had his first interception of the year.
Yeah. So
Placence and Kleesner back deep again.
Absolutely, and this is Traeger with the punt.
See if Traeger can smoke one here. Gosh, I'm awful. I apologize, ladies and gentlemen. You shouldn't have to listen to that.
As another player coming on here.
Very late. They're going to take a delay a game. Nope, they do get it off.
That was McCoy Wool, and this one goes straight up. I don't watch it.
It takes a great Tiger bounce. A lot of backspin on that.
Be picked up about the 42-yard line.
Not a bad punt, but it had minus 12 yards of backspin on it, so the net for the punter on that is not going to be very good in Traeger, but one of their better looking punts of the night, just a little bit too much back flop on it.
Absolutely. So in that third quarter, both teams possessed the ball twice. Again, with the running clock, it is going faster here, and ADM will take over once again. Daniel Stork at the QB position hands it off to Alex Jensen, and well, he is wrestled down to the ground there from Josh Sykes.
And it does look like they have some backups out there on defense now. They're ADM's first drive of the second half, it was all starters, but it looks like they've got a lot of replacement players. So good job on defense out of them. Just a very short gain for Jensen on that carry.
Yeah, just 1 yard there. So 2nd and 9 here. And it's another one to Jensen, and Jensen has some room now on the right-hand side, stays on his feet.
Number 3 for Bondurant was given chase. Not a big fella, and Jensen stiff arm planted him into the ground. I kind of thought it was going to go that way. That is Cody Landau.
Yeah.
And he was giving up a lot of size. So very good run by Jensen on that one.
Yeah, about a, say, 25 yards from Jensen, and it's 1st and 10 from Bondurant-Farrar's 35. Give it to him again, and another stiff arm, and he gets another first down. So
yeah, it wasn't Landau that time. Landau's back into the game. That was number 80. He does manage Sidoris again.
Sidoris, yeah.
Carson Sidoris makes the tackle.
So nice job there from Sidoris. But
he did lose the battle, but he did get him down. It cost him another 4 yards.
A 12-yard run there from Alex Jensen. And he breaks a tackle, and Jensen will get to the end zone and walk in there. Nice resiliency from Alex Jensen.
And you know, the Tigers aren't doing anything fancy here, ladies and gentlemen. They're just lining up and running the ball. I mean, sportsmanship's important, and they're not trying to crush the hopes and dreams of this Bondurant-Farrar team, despite what it may look like on the scoreboard and to hear us talk about it. But, you know, they didn't come out here slinging the ball, throwing it. It's just very vanilla running, you know, direct handoffs to the lone running back.
Right.
We even have a backup holder out there. It's Klusner out there to hold, and a different kicker as well, who's a lefty, and I can't see his number.
Yeah, well, we'll try to get that.
This is the first time in a while Simons hasn't kicked a ball.
Logan Hupp is our kicker, and he gets it up, and it's good. So Logan Hupp up and
got
good.
Got it up enough.
So a 23-yard run from Alex Jensen, and the extra point makes it 48-0. 7:52 left to play. We'll be right back on K1079 KKRF.
Hey, it's Kurt from Archer Home Center, where you'll score big savings on appliances, flooring, TVs, and mattresses. And we're home with a price match. If you find a better price at a different store, we'll match it so you never lose. With our full-service team, ready on site, you'll always be a winner. Serving our customers is what we do best, and you will never strike out with Archer Home Center on your team.
Match anyone's price, beat anybody's service. Archer Home Center.
When plumbing issues strikes, don't wait. Call Roto-Rooter, the trusted name in plumbing. Roto-Rooter, celebrating 90 years of service this year. Clogged drains, leaky pipes, no problem. Roto-Rooter is available 24/7 to fix your problem fast. Just give them a call and they'll be there for you. Licensed and insured and always ready to help. Roto-Rooter will solve the toughest plumbing issues. Call 1-800-GET-ROTO or visit rotorooter.com. Roto-Rooter, the name you can trust for plumbing.
Welcome back here to the Adel Fairway broadcast booth. Check one Eddingham with Brad Fuller. 48-0 is our score. ADM on top as this kick from Hupp go into the end zone and will be a touchback.
Well, looks like our kicking duties are going to be in good hands when
right.
Colby Simons graduates next year. Hupp's got a little bit of a boomstick down there too.
Absolutely, only a sophomore. Yeah, so a few years of him, and our only score of the second half, Alex Jensen on that 23-yard run. And well, for Bondurant-Farrar, again, they have already given up 48 points this season. That was last week to Newton. However, they scored 13, and so far, with 7:48 left, they have not gotten to the end zone. So whoever's out here for this ADM defense continuing to play hard.
They've barely managed to get to midfield, honestly.
Absolutely.
And those drives that they did, they were helped by penalties.
Absolutely. So this time this is Heyman with the quarterback keeper. Get back to the line of scrimmage there. And nice tackle there from ADM. That is Henry Follett.
Yeah, and Heyman, that's the best run he's had tonight by far, and he managed to get back to the line of scrimmage. So you kind of got a feel for these young men out here. They're trying hard. You know, they're out here. They've been putting in the work just like everybody else. They're practicing. They're giving their effort. That's just a rough year for them.
Absolutely.
They got a lot of young kids playing, though. They might be a little tough next year, a little battle-tested.
Yeah, no, these games make you better. This one handed off here as Jacob Moore, picks up 2.
Another 3rd and long situation, 3rd and 8 for the Blue Jays.
Under 7 minutes here.
We're already down to 6:40 left in the game. That clock is running, and now, unlike the last time, if they score, that clock's going to continue to run. So
absolutely, yeah. So definitely this game will end before 9 o'clock, barring something crazy happening. And that's a high snap over the head of Heyman. He just has a jump on it.
Just a good job out of him to get down on it. But now that brings up a 4th and 1,000,000.
So that will be an obvious punting situation.
I guess only 20. Still, it's kind of a lot.
Yeah. So, loss of 12 on the play. And with 6 minutes left, Ethan Traeger standing in his own end zone.
Just had one bad snap. I don't know if we see another one. That would be unfortunate.
Sure, absolutely.
We want to reset the play clock. So there we go.
That's what they were waiting for. And Traeger.
High and short.
Fair catch called by Kleesner at about the 35-yard line of Bondurant-Farrar.
Going to put it at the 34, but good call. Okay. That's the first one that hasn't hit the ground and been a little bit of a knuckle or a fingernail biter there.
So let's see with 5:15 and counting. See if the Tigers, imagine you just continue to keep it here on the ground. Looks like some more new personnel. Jensen is out. And let's see who we have. It's like Tucker Llewellyn. Or actually, Llewellyn's going to go out to the wide receiver spot. Trying to see at number 24 at the running back position, as that is Bennett Morehauser.
And Morehauser looks like he might have a cramp.
Yeah. He's being stretched out by a teammate.
Seems kind of odd. He had not seen a lot of work to this point. Should have been well hydrated.
Sure.
Yeah, anything can happen. He's up. He's fine. A little gimpy, but brought in number 33 for him.
Bo Scott.
Bo Scott coming in to do some running. That sounds like a football player.
Absolutely. So Morehauser will jog off to the sideline after losing 3 yards. And
down to 4:30 left here in the fourth quarter. Bo Scott's going to get his chance to get a handoff here if I'm calling this right. Nope.
It will be a pass out to receiver, trying to make a couple men miss, and he does. That is
first down.
Hayden Nelson.
Hayden Nelson with a nice catch and run and a nice throw.
Yeah, absolutely.
That was a bullet.
From Heyman picks up 16 on the play.
Stork,
excuse me.
Yeah, their quarterback. But Stork with the good throw.
You.
Yeah, no, you're all right, man.
I appreciate that. So there's a lot of substitutes. So now Bo Scott will get a chance. And it looks like he just got back to the line of scrimmage.
Gets back to the line of scrimmage.
2nd and 10, under 3.5 minutes left to play. ADM on top in a dominant fashion, 48-0.
Calling the plays in from the sideline, not in a hurry.
Absolutely not. Like you said, not trying to run up the score or anything. Just these kids out here trying to play hard to get their opportunity. As it will be a quarterback keeper all the way from Stork, and he'll lose a couple yards there.
Stork on the carry. Short loss.
Now under 3 minutes to go in the game.
So loss of 2, so it is 3rd and 12. Here with 2:45 left in the game, Tigers on top, 48-0. Stork, another pass, and nice job to get it out of harm's way there. That is Tucker Llewellyn.
Did what he could, maybe gets back to the original line of scrimmage, and now we've got 4th down.
And it looks like...
Might be seeing Hupp come out to kick. No, but it's Simons coming out to kick a field goal.
So, Llewellyn.
This is not a gimme by any stretch. This is going to be he's kicking it from the 29-yard line, so a 39-yard field goal.
Looks like he's got to angle it to the right, too.
A little bit, yep, he's on the left hash.
So let's see what happens here. It is up.
It's long enough. I think it
no
went
good,
wide
yeah.
right. Yeah, just didn't quite.
So missed field goal attempt. And with 1:33 left, it's just all but salad dressing at this point.
It sure is. Minute 22 and counting. They haven't even started the play clock yet.
Bondurant-Farrar.
I wonder if we'll see Bondurant take some shots here.
Might as well.
Just for some pride.
Starting from their own 20.
Heyman's under center. Nope, just going to help. Yep, he handed it off.
And
honestly, by the time they maybe have time to run one more play here, unless they call a timeout.
Sure. So now under a minute. And this will officially be Bondurant-Farrar's second shutout of the season, and point differential, their worst loss this year, 48-0. Waverly Shell Rock beat them 45-0 back in week 1. They gave up 48 points last week to Newton. They managed to score 13. But yeah, now with 30 seconds, one last play. And it's an end around. And tackled there. As that is Drake Meyer. And that will just about do it. ADM on homecoming will win it 48-0. And yeah, Bondurant-Farrar is not going to break the huddle, and that will do it.
A wise choice. Kids will line up to shake hands here.
Yeah, congratulate the Tigers, and ADM gets it done in dominant fashion here tonight, Brad. And yeah, a good showing here for homecoming, a good bounce back victory, and they get back in the win column, now improved to 3-1 on the year.
That's a pretty good place to be. And
yep.
You know, after that, I expected a spirited effort out of the young men tonight. I did not expect a complete obliteration, but that's what we got. And ADM kids came out focused, ready to defend the home turf at homecoming. And they just, from opening kickoff to final gun, just completely dominated. Even when the second strings came out, they completely dominated. Getting some younger kids and some lower guys a chance to get out there and get some experience. Pretty fun night to watch if you're an ADM Tiger fan. It's not even 9 o'clock and the game's over.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, definitely one of the
specials at the Great White Buffalo don't even start for 10 minutes. I saw their ad on Facebook today. They're going to have specials starting at 9, so free advertisement for them. Sorry.
No, well
we're supposed to get money for that stuff on the radio station, but.
Hey, right. you can give a plug. So there you go, and ADM wins it 48-0 over Bondurant-Farrar as They improved to 3-1. The Blue Jays dropped to 0-4, and we will start the Fuller's Petroleum postgame show here momentarily as homecoming is a successful night here for these ADM Tigers. We'll be right back with more. It's K107.9 KKRS.
Good work, gentlemen.
When you're in a hurry, accidents can happen. Whether it's a minor fender bender or something a little more serious, stop into Olson's Body and Paint in Waukee, and they will get your car checked out and deal with the insurance company. Family owned and operated for over 45 years, Sam and Dennis has what is needed to get your car or truck back on the road. Olson's Body and Paint in Waukee, where we not only care for your car, we care about you.
Feeling run down, stressed, or just not your best? Discover Spiked IV Infusions in Adel. It's time to level up your wellness at Spiked IV Infusions in Adel. Whether you need an energizing pick-me-up, a Botox boost, or help shredding extra pounds, we've got you covered. Want to relax and rejuvenate? Try a red light therapy bed or enjoy a sauna session. Come see us in Adel, where ultimate wellness is just a drip away. Book your appointment by visiting our website or Facebook page. You deserve to feel spiked, not drained.
I'm Ben.
And I'm Lauren, and it's time for a Fuller Fuel fun fact.
Hey, that's my line.
I know, but I have a question for you. What's the definition of community?
Come on, we're not at school. Don't make me answer questions. Caden, we've got a question for you.
A community is a group of people living in the same area or feeling of fellowship with others as a result of sharing common attitudes, interests, and goals.
That's what makes doing business with Fuller so impactful. For over 50 years, Grandpa Tom and the Fuller family have been reinvesting in and giving back to our community.
There you have it. It's real simple. Discover the real differences that come from doing business with locally owned Fuller Petroleum in Adel.
Adel Acres is here to help your family. We offer skilled care and long-term care for your loved ones. Adel Acres offers a wide range of therapies and care. We offer short-term or long-term care. Adel Acres has on-site medical staff, including a dietitian and local doctors that make house calls. If your loved one is in need of help, we would love to make your family member a part of our family. Adel Acres is here to help you when you and your family need it. Adel Acres, empowering better living.
New weekly specials going on at the Fairway in Adel. Tillamook cheese, buy 3, get 1 free. Too Good, Dannon and Giovanni Greek yogurt, buy 3, get 1 free. Cantaloupe or honeydew is only 99 cents, and Fairway American or Swiss cheese slices are only $1.98. And don't forget about the always fresh Fairway Meat Market with USDA choice flat iron steaks, only $10.99 a pound. This is a look at some of your weekly specials going on at the Fairway in Adel.
Don't wait for the chill. Ensure your comfort with a furnace check from Adel Winterset TV and Appliance Heating and Cooling. And if it's time for a new furnace, Amana brand high-efficiency gas furnaces now have many new features that make Amana brand gas furnaces one of the best choices in the HVAC industry. Call for a free estimate today at Adel Winterset TV and Appliance Heating and Cooling, 916 Main Street in Adel, 224 Highway 92 in Winterset.
This is the Fuller's Petroleum postgame show for over 50 years. Fuller's Petroleum has been serving the area. Take advantage of their 24-hour pay-at-the-pump service. Just take a right out of Tiger Drive, head up the hill on Old Portland Road. Discover today the advantages of filling up with quality Fuller fuel. As our final score here from Adel, and it is homecoming night. Tigers 41, Bondurant-Farrar Blue Jays nothing. Actually, ADM scored 48. So final score is 48 to nothing. And yeah, no,
we don't want to claim those tonight.
No. Sorry. And I'm going to take you through real fast how things unfolded, especially in that first half. That's when a lot of the starters were in. ADM first possession started at their own 30, ended with a 10-yard touchdown run from Reed of Starzyk to make it 7-0. And then their second possession, it was a 1-yard quarterback sneak from Hudson Scholl. Third possession started on the Bondurant-Farrar 45, ended up in a 39-yard touchdown pass from Scholl to Ethan Uglum, making it 21-0. Then on their fourth possession, started at the Bondurant-Farrar 36, and it was a first play, 36-yard touchdown pass from Scholl to Kleesner. Extra point was missed, or had a bad snap there, and it was 27-0. And then we go into the second quarter. ADM first possession there, 77-yard run from Hudson Scholl. At that point, it was 34-0. And after a fumble from Otto Jones on Bondurant-Farrar's side, then it was ADM taking over from the 32-yard line of BDF. And Reed of Starzyk turned a 24-yard run into points. And at that point, it was 41-0. And then starters were removed at half. And there was only one score in the second half, and that was a 23-yard run from Alex Jensen.